Shalva stands for peace of mind, and it's also in Hebrew, שחרור למשפחה ולילד המוגבל, freeing up the handicapped child and family. And the idea behind Shalva is to help the families that have a special need kid at home, raise the kid and give the kid everything he needs to fulfill his potential, and the family what they need to go on in life and have a normal and healthy life.
How long ago this group started?
Shalva started in 1990, 23 years ago, as a result of my brother's injury. Yossi was born healthy, and when he was 11 months old, he received a DPT vaccine in Israel, a damaged batch of vaccines. Many babies were injured by that batch. Yossi was one of them, and he became blind and deaf and acutely hyperactive with many other issues. My parents were facing a situation of raising a special needs kid at home and going through all the difficulties, and my mother did a promise in the corner of her heart that if ever Yossi will be helped, if God will ever help her Yossi, and he would see a breakthrough in life, she will dedicate her own life helping other mothers, other families who are dealing with raising a special needs kid at home and going through the same difficulties she was facing. We were in New York for treatment. Yossi was born in Israel. We went to New York. 5 years later, back in Israel in 1983, in Jerusalem, a deaf teacher in the deaf school managed to make what's called a Helen Keller breakthrough and teach Yossi to communicate via sign language using the word shulchan, table. Each letter has a symbol, shin, vav, lamed, chet, nun, and somehow, we can't explain it, miracles. Yossi got it, he learned, and he started communicating. He learned another word, till he picked up Hebrew, and there was communication. When that happened, my mother pushed a lot. My father wasn't about to solve the world's problems, but you know how it is when a mother is passionate about something. At the end of the day, they started Shalva in 1990 in Jerusalem, started in a rented duplex with 8 kids from the neighborhood with an after-school program, providing those hours, those difficult hours when the kid comes home from school at 1 or 2 o'clock and the day is over, providing a program that a kid should come to our center and spend his day at our center with his friends, with all the love and care, all the therapies, all his social life. And we bus him home in the evening. So from early in the morning when the kid left to school till 7 o'clock in the evening, he wasn't home. The family has their day. The kid is bused with his school bus to Shalva, so he's not home all day. Siblings had their day, parents had their day, life could go on. Over the years, we developed many programs, and today, 23 years down the road, Shalva is one of Israel's leading organizations in the field of special need, providing very unique programs that run 24/7 and service over 500 kids from birth till adulthood from the full spectrum of the Israeli society. After school program, very unique overnight respite, where every kid sleeps over 1 night a week to provide the family that night a week of just a break, that mother could do whatever she needs, father could do, siblings could do, quiet evening at home, go shopping, go for a coffee, whatever it is, just to have a life. The kid is at Shalva, taken care of, has a pajama party with his friends, and staff works with him on different life skills, preparing his bed, showering, brushing his teeth, everything that has to do with developing his skills. We bus him to school the next morning, he comes back to our center with the school bus, so only the next evening he's bused home. So it's actually a window of 2 days a week that the kid isn't home. Based on that, we developed a weekend respite Every kid gets once a month, a weekend as well. Same idea, Friday morning till Sunday night. He's not home because we create that bridge. We bus him to school, he comes back to our center from school. So it's just a long weekend, once a month, for the family to have the much needed break and for the kid to have whatever he needs to develop and have a good life. Summer camp in August, day camp all through summer, and 8-day summer camp in August. We take the kids to Eilat. They have a dream of a lifetime summer camp, and again their family has the chance, the opportunity to be as any other family and rest, have just a vacation, 8 days in August to be with themselves and renew their energies to go on with their daily challenge. We started 12 years ago a program for babies called Me and My Mommy, a program that services today every baby born in Israel, almost every baby from all over Israel that comes straight from the hospital. Mother brings her baby at that very early, difficult stage when a mother is in total darkness and does not know what the next step is. She comes to our center. She joins the program. The program is called Me and My Mommy. She starts coming once a week, meeting other mothers. Baby gets what's called early intervention, all the vital therapies to develop his skills, his abilities, and the mother meets other mothers, professional staff, social worker, psychologist, everything she needs to get back on her feet and to go on in life. Yes, it's a difficult thing that happened, but life goes on. And with the right support, life does go on. And that's, in a very quick overview, the programs of Shalva, we have a 1 to 3 year old program, a daycare center, a rehabilitative daycare center, kindergartens 3 to 6. As I mentioned, we service today over 500 kids in our different programs every week. Shalva has 2 centers. We're building now the 3rd center. We're currently building the largest center right in the heart of Jerusalem, near Shaare Tzedek Hospital, near Yad Vashem. The largest and most advanced center for kids with disabilities, that for the first time in Israel, this population will have proper facilities, a swimming pool, a gym, an auditorium, just very basic facilities that they don't have today. And it's going to be the most beautiful, beautiful center that will service thousands of kids from all over Israel. And the beautiful thing about it, that it's not only a center, it's surrounded with the most amazing parks accessible for the disabled. So in those parks, kids in wheelchairs, kids with disabilities, will be playing side by side with normal, typical kids. And that's one of the things we're trying to do. It's not enough to take care of the kids, give them the therapies they need, give them the social life they need. It's not enough to support the families. It's very important to see that they're part of the community and the community accepts them to be part of the community. And it's a lot of work, and we have different programs trying to change on our level, on whatever we can, to change as much as we can this world to be a better place for this population. And this park is a big step towards it. Naturally, when you have thousands of kids playing in a park, in the most beautiful park in Jerusalem, side by side with kids with disabilities, they get exposed to them. They understand that, hey, they're different, but they belong with us, and we could play with them. They could be part of our lives.
Do you charge for the services?
Shalva never charged a penny from parents. We're very unique in it. We do tell parents that if you have the means, we have the need, and parents who have pay, but there is no mandatory fee, meaning a child will never be accepted to Shalva based on his parents' abilities to pay. As a matter of fact, 80% of Shalva children cannot pay for the services. Not to mention real poverty. Many kids that come from average Israeli families. The family works, the parents work very hard just to get through the month, just to be able to buy food, pay gas for the car, pay for schools, just the basic needs, the mortgage, whatever the family has to pay, and they don't have any extra money to pay for therapies and for services, even though they're very vital for their kid. So we as policy decided we'll never charge, and every kid comes into Shalva only based on the need, not based on, of course, money, and not based on religion. We service Jewish, non-Jewish, religious, non-religious, all kids, all colors, and we're very proud of it.
Okay, and how do you get the money?
Good question. I'm here in Mexico now. Naturally, I'm here because we have a need, and I'm meeting here with members of the Jewish community who are partnering with us and helping us. We have many good friends, many good partners around the world. To date, we managed to get 30% of our budget from the government, but we still have to raise $4 million a year, which is a lot of money to raise. And we managed to do it thanks to our wonderful friends in Israel and around the world that support and help us make the vision a reality.